talk about myself, and oftentimes as coaches, sometimes we can get caught up in our titles and ranks and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, one thing that we have to understand is that this is about changing people's lives. And for me, that's just been the most gratifying thing here. I mean, you know, when you have a vision for something and it comes to pass, like there's nothing more amazing than knowing that, for example, our Team Triumph, we are about changing people's lives and their legacies. And so one person I'm gonna introduce here is really a godsend, and I'm not even gonna look at her. In more ways than one. But she'll tell you how her life has been changed. She's one of our diamond coaches. Her name is Adilah Brodie. So.
Take your time. I want to take you on this journey. One that is not just physical, but emotional, mental, medical, and spiritual. 2004. A 9-year-old daughter, partially paralyzed, tingling in my right side, going down my arm, down to my leg, can't walk, can't take care of her, divorced, single mother, don't want to depend on anyone because this is my child. A year and a half, almost 230 pounds. The doctor says, if you don't have this gastric bypass surgery, you won't be able to walk anymore. After a year of trying to lose weight, trying to eat right, trying to work out, surgery complete. Thought the storm was over. 2010, went out, tried to open up a business, started getting sick, lost it all. Finances, gone. Mutual funds, gone. Personal savings, gone. The storm comes rolling, but I hold on. 2011, I started getting sick again. Doubled over, couldn't sleep, couldn't walk, pain. In and out of the hospital, going back and forth to the doctors. Single mother. Storm is rolling, but I hold on. Doctor said, we don't know what's wrong with you. We can't find anything wrong. Continue to be sick, in and out of hospitals, but I hold on. 2012, the doctor says we have to have a biopsy. Okay. Mr. Barr, can you come in right away? Okay. We need to have emergency surgery. Cancer. Storm is rolling, but I hold on. All right. 2013, about to get married to the man that I truly love and am in love with, and God sent him back to me. Clouds peel back for a moment. Sky is bright for a moment. August 4th, 2013, we say I do. Shine and bright, skies are bright. 2 months later, I'm doubled over, sick, pain, stomach swelling, holding on tight to my husband's hand, saying, I don't know what's going on. But I stand firm, still believing. One day, my husband had to call the ambulance because I couldn't walk anymore. They rushed me to the hospital. Doctor comes in. Mrs. Brodie, we need to have emergency surgery. Oh, heck no, not again. I've been cut too many times, been under the knife too many times. No, I said to him. He said, but Mrs. Brodie, we need to remove your gallbladder. It's about to explode. I said, you come back tomorrow. What? You come back tomorrow. I need to talk to JC. Who's JC? Jesus Christ. I said, I'm tired of being cut. That's what I said to my husband. We got on the phone. My husband never posts he hardly posts on Facebook. He posts and asks people to start praying. I stood firm. I reached out to everyone and said, we need your prayers, not now, but right now. I refuse to be cut again. I know what you said to me. I know that you said I have healing. So I stand firm, and I believe right here, right now, that I will no longer be put under this knife. The next day came, Thursday. They took me to prepare for the operation. They wanted to examine me one more time. And I said, thank you. I am healed. The doctor came running in because they thought that they took me to the operating room. She told me, Mrs. Brodie. I said, what? I'm not going, right? She said, they came and they told you? I said, who's they? Only one person got to tell me. My gallbladder was no longer exploding. Everything was back to normal. They saw nothing. Nothing. I stood there and I looked at them and I said, I stand firm. 2014, December 9th to be exact. God said, now is the time to reach out to someone about Beachbody. Because in 2012, my girlfriend who's here, I see her, she reached out to me and God said, no, not now. Now is not the time for Beachbody. So I said no. December 9th, 2014. I asked him, well, who? He said, Dia. Didn't know her personally. Only knew her from one of our pages because we ran together with other sisters. I reached out to her. We spoke. I became a customer. God said, I didn't say customer. said, okay. We were in Mexico with my Max 30 DVD. I reached out to her and said, how do I be a coach? And she said, you sure? I said, yes. That's what he said, not me. So she told me what I had to do. Came back, found out that went to the doctors again because my blood levels were low, single digits. My body was no longer producing blood. My blood level is of a 4-year-old, level 5. My hemoglobin, 5, single digits. In and out the hospital, treatments weekly. Getting up, you saw the pictures. That's 7 days I was in the hospital on Mother's Day. I got out 2 days before Mother's Day last year. You saw me in the wheelchair. I had ran a race, but I was feeling ill because my blood levels are low. It's hard for you to walk. It's hard for you to do anything. So I was taking weekly treatments, weekly, getting stuck, IV, weekly. Asked my hematologist. With her reluctance, she said yes. I told her about Shakeology. I said, listen, we've tried every single thing. I'm tired of getting stuck. I'm tired of being in and out of these hospitals. I'm tired of sitting here weekly, sitting here being poked and prodded. There is something that I need to do. And God said, drink. And I'm drinking. I said, oh, here's the storm again. But I stood firm, believing. You brought me this far. I know you're not leaving me. Went to the doctors about maybe January, February. They gave me the test. We run blood tests. I get cocktails every 4 weeks. So they ran the blood tests. My sheet came back. Never in my entire life have I ever seen my hemoglobin in double digits. Came back 11.9. I did a Holy Ghost jig right up here. So, although many of you have stories of physical, going from 230 pounds, yes, and then you're at your ideal weight. But this journey for me has been more than physical. It has been an emotional journey. It has been a spiritual journey. Because I'm here to tell you, when the devil tries to discredit you and tries to tell you that you cannot be a Beachbody coach, when the devil tries to tell you that you can't rank advance because you're sick, and that you have to go in and out of the hospital, when the devil tries to tell you no, there's a higher power that's here to tell you yes. So there's going to be days that you sit and you ask and you question and you say, God, what is my purpose? Why am I here? But I need you to take a moment and to be still and to be quiet, because sometimes he whispers. You need to be quiet and hear him say, you, my child, are here to save lives. You, my child, are a testimony. You, my child, have a story to tell. So you tell it. You tell it to 1, you tell it to 10, you tell it to 100, but you tell it. I brought you through this storm for a reason. I brought you through this storm to let people know that I am the one in charge. And when I give you the purpose in life, you are to walk in it, and walk in it to fulfill what I need you to fulfill. And that's why you are all here. That's why we are Beachbody coaches. That is why. So always remember, if you believe it, then you receive it. If you believe it, then you receive it. Tell me, you believe it, you receive it. Stand firm on what he has for you. The nose. Yes. I thank you. I thank you, dear. I thank you, Team Triumph. I thank you for listening.